No, but you can't fault the guy for using tactics approved by the department. Well, aside from you not or neglecting to provide a source which is not in the habit of you MAGAs because you're so disingenuous and dishonest, um, even if it was approved, it doesn't mean it's right. I mean, maybe the department is fucked up. Of course, you would never think that because you just don't consider nuance either. It's not. That's another one of MAGA's faults. But anyway, well, aside from this only being that one instance where people have seen a cop having his knee on some guy's neck, obviously that isn't a common tactic, and maybe it's not approved by the department. I could check myself, but I doubt you would even care or listen. But even if it was, would you ever have your neck on someone's or your knee on someone's neck? And would you ignore them if they cried out, hey, you're fucking, yeah, I can't breathe or whatever? And also, my only experience, well, I don't have any experience on ODs, but going by what I've seen in movies and TV shows, overdoses usually involve foaming of the mouth, and usually they fall to the ground unconscious. So George did neither, if that's true. But I could also look that up, but I doubt, again, it would be the same problem. You guys, you would have the same habitual disingenuousness and willful ignorance if I was to do that. So I know I'd only be wasting my time, but I'm sure that if Mr. Chauvin is his name, I can't remember, so many names floating around and so much I don't know. I'm pretty sure that he was, the knee on the neck, no, I think that would be too brutal. And if he had let his knee up, but George still died, well then I guess that would be no argument there, would there? But that's not what happened now, is it? No, you insist on arguing in Derek's favor because you're clearly a racist douchebag and support police brutality and corruption. Strawman? Well, you're the one that's just saying whatever you want without any kind of backup or source citations, so who are you to say anything about me? And you did want Floyd to sit in the back of the air-conditioned vehicle, and yet he refused to and lied about his ability to breathe before getting put on the ground. Huh? And you did want to sit in the back of and you did want Floyd to sit in the back of the air conditioner. From what I remember about that video, about that particular part, them arriving or approaching the vehicle, they had their guns out already. Is that also protocol? What reason did they have to have their guns out? George went into a store, and I guess that had something to do with counterfeit money or some shit. Why does that warrant guns be drawn while approaching the fucking vehicle? Yet he refused and lied about his ability to breathe before getting put on the ground. Did he? Because that's not what I remember seeing. I had, sure, granted, I had to watch it again, but even if he didn't, would you even care or listen? You just continue on with your bullshit. Put it bluntly, Floyd drowned down drugs, so? Well, down drugs and got stressed out. He didn't get violent. And sadly died. Yeah, you'd say that because you're a racist. Now, going back, so you approve of... You didn't even answer my question, so you approve of police brutality. You just dodged it. It's a yes or no answer, jackass. You're not even capable of that. Or you're capable of it, you just refuse to because you're an asshole. MAGA trained. Of course, there are people on the right. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend it's only the left. Shame that a drug user, Floyd, died of Did you analyze the body? Were you one of the coroners that took his body in? How did you reach that determination? What? No, the GOP person does. So, wait, what do you say here? Triggered, he says. And you still haven't been able to admit Floyd overdosed himself. Stay tuned for my upcoming book. Now, what does my book have to do with this? I'll ignore that you're stupid. Well, I don't give a fuck about what an asshole MAGA thinks of my book. It's a one-page book. Really? One-page book? Are you really that? And I'm supposed to take you seriously for your comments about George Floyd? While you insult my book in such a manner, but you also use my book against me in argument? Against George? What? I suck at arguments? I don't argue. I question. I explain X or Y every so often, but only for the purpose of you guys disagreeing, for me to break your disagreement down. There is no way to beat me, Roch. However your name is pronounced, I don't even care. Anyway, what's wrong? Pissed off that you don't have... Okay, so you guys are just obsessed with my book. Somehow that proves something. Okay, so this is this is what you have to say about my video. Now you call Trump supporters pro-authoritarian, and okay, so, and you are attempting to say that I'm changing the subject. I'm calling you out on that because bullshit, because Trump made his stance clear what he stands for policies. No, he didn't. Does he have a healthcare plan? Did he ever build the wall? No. Not that I want to build, but that's not the point. Is that like when she says she made her stance clear, the debate against Pence over fracking. So this all stems. Well, fuck. You're all over the place here. I didn't disregard it. You're using it to dodge. And I called you out for disingenuously changing the subject. And Dork Brandon, really? Yeah, I mean, what is that? Dork Brandon. So you called me authoritarian, but disregard the illegal vaccine mandates. Dude. Yeah, so you're going from the that all the way to Dork Brandon, and then you're evading my everything I said in my video to George Floyd. What the fuck does any of this have to do with what I said? You're changing the subject because the common MAGA vax. Yeah. Oh, so the Dork Brandon regime is not authoritarian for threatening to make his life difficult for Americans if they don't take a vax. Okay, so let's start over here. Well, I've already said my piece about George Floyd. You're garbage for that, but yeah, okay, this is about the winning thing. So this has gone all the way from or started off with winning being a key word, which is my criticism, to your thing about, you're going on about vaccines, and then Dork Brandon, and then George Floyd. Man, you guys are fucking stupid. And all this because, which is originally a response to Darren, who just is suddenly quiet, unless you're Darren. You guys are the same person. So, I don't know. You tell me, dude. Jumping around doesn't make you right, or it doesn't affect me at all. I'll just call you out or question you every step of the fucking way. You can't win.